Hey y'all, welcome to Outlaw Saloon. I'm Jason.
My name's Ovie.
And here we talk about all things old West, myths, legends, and more. And we drink beer while we do it.
Always gotta drink beer.
Always.
So hey guys, a little special, something a little different. So grab your beer, grab your whiskey, your cat, your dog, in this case, maybe a cow or something.
Or sheep.
And come on up, because we're gonna talk about somebody cool.
Let's go. Hey y'all, welcome back to Outlaw Saloon. Today, if you might notice, we ain't in the bar today.
Not today.
We're in the gorgeous outdoors of Texas.
Like we told you guys, we're gonna do a little bit of traveling. And in our process to where we're gonna go, we're gonna stop and give you guys a little clip of actual characters, actual people who lived the Old West life.
Yeah, and while we're traveling around Texas, checking some things out, there's a lot of historical spots too that we can also shed some light on and bring to y'all and visit those locations as well.
Yeah. So with hopefully a couple interviews here and there with cool people we may meet.
Oh, hopefully.
You know, stuff like this is just an introduction to the people of the Old West.
Yeah, something different we're gonna do. Kind of get out of the bar for a little bit, just a little stuff in there for a while. So we figure why not? Do some tailgating.
So today we're gonna bring to you a very special person named
Sam Bass.
Sam Bass.
Sam Bass. Sam Bass is an outlaw who spent a little bit of time here in Texas through his adventures, I guess you'd call them.
Yep. He was not Texas born, but he made his way down here as quick as he could.
Nope. Yep. So he was born in 1851?
In Indiana.
Indiana. So he was orphaned about age 14. And then when he became about 19, kind of drifted off to North Texas, kind of ended up in Denton, where he did a little bit of sheriffing over there for a bit.
Yep. And then there he made a living, not by lawman or lawing or whatever you want to call it, but he bought himself a horse, a race horse, and he raced the crap out of that horse till that horse couldn't race no more.
Yeah.
kind of feel like I do right now. Old, tired.
Done. He's over. He seemed like he was very scattered. Like he seemed to kind of want to do a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, I don't think he really knew what he wanted to do, but he did want to be rich.
Yeah, he'd start something, end it, jump into something else. Yeah, definitely was seeking after money.
Yeah, he wanted the money, But so he raced his horse. Horse finally gave out, and he decided to move on. So he came further down south into Texas, closer to San Antonio area.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where he met
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins. Not Phil Collins.
Disney. Right?
Phil Collins was in the area.
Right?
He met Collins, but it wasn't Phil.
Oh, that's right.
It was not Phil, but it was Collins.
Joe.
So he met Collins. Anyway, guys, he gets together with some of the ranchers around here in San Antonio where we're at. And he tells them, hey, we're going to get all your cattle, take them up to Nebraska, and we're going to sell them in Deadwood. And we'll come back with a wad of cash for you. So
they did that, except that wad of cash ended up blowing in Deadwood in 1876, kind of just on gambling and whatnot.
Probably a third gen, the guy from Deadwood.
Swearingen?
Swearingen.
Close, yeah.
Probably a Swearingen Stricken Saloon.
Yep, that's him. Exactly.
Swearingen.
Yeah, the Germ Saloon.
That's Saloon. Right, the gym. The good old gym.
Yeah, so he was over there. They blew all their money on that. So again, pretty much broke.
Can't come home with nothing.
Nope. So he then ends up kind of heading down and he decides, you know what? I got a brilliant idea.
We all have them.
Let's start an outlaw gang and just start robbing stagecoaches.
Yep.
So they start robbing stagecoaches quite a bit. Pretty successful at that. But they made their huge bank, their huge score was on the stage heading from.
Well, they decided to jump on the Pacific Railroad, and they robbed the train. That's where they made the big cash there. So they jump on the train. I think they actually hold a record for the most amount of money on a train robbery.
Well, yeah, because they got there was a loot heading from from San Francisco.
The brand new mints in San Francisco.
Union, yeah, from San Francisco over to the East Coast somewhere.
Yep.
They scored this thing. It was like 60,000.
And back then, yeah.
Yeah, in gold something.
Right.
Which is the equivalent of $1.65
million
today. So made bank off of that. So instead of like, you know what, I'm good. I'm gonna go buy me a ranch. I'm done. No, instead what they do is,
you know, I guess it's true. I guess it's true. It's never enough.
Never enough. So they keep chasing it, keep chasing it. Down the line,
So they come back to Texas.
You
know, they robbed the bank up there, and they got to make the getaway. Come down to Texas. They still rob a couple of stagecoaches here in Texas, which to me makes no sense. Like you said, why? Quit while you're ahead.
Quit while you're ahead, exactly.
You know,
they were way ahead with what they had.
I can't even imagine 1.65 million back in the day.
God, can you imagine?
You know, when you're making cents on the dollar a day for work. Anyway, guys, so they make it down, a couple stagecoaches here in Texas, and that raises a big red flag to the Pinkertons.
And the Texas Rangers.
Not the baseball team, but the actual guys with the guns.
Yeah, this is pre-baseball.
Pre-baseball.
So they were after him, and but his gang, Sam Bass's gang, was always one step ahead. So the Rangers and the Pinkertons were always just like, they show up in a town where they just were, about a week later or so. They're up the road, chasing them down, until I think finally, one point, so Jim Murphy, who was part of his outlaw outfit, his daddy was real sick, so he takes him into town to try and get him some help. But that's where he got pinched by the Texas Rangers.
Right. Well, it turns out they had his daddy and wouldn't give him any kind of medical attention.
Yeah. So
they told old Jim, hey, you need to turn over a little something. Turn the guys over. You know, give us a gang, and we'll get your
dad some help.
Yep. You know,
be rewarded, whatever. So he does. So they catch up to Sam Bass and his crew, and they're plotting their next robbery.
Right.
So that goes down, a big gunfight. They corner him. Big gunfight happens. Sam Bass gets hit.
Yep.
Ends up taking off. Shit gets scattered. He's found later on that day in a pasture.
Right. He's in the field. He's kind of sitting there, laying over. And as the posse is kind of going past him, you know, he's already gunshot in the gut, I believe. So he's on his way out. You know, you hear him yelling out, hey, I'm over here.
I'm Sam Bass. I'm the guy you're looking for.
I'm the guy you're looking for. Just help me.
Just help me. Yeah. So they get him, bring him in, and he ends up dying the next day of his wounds.
Right.
So,
which ironically, he dies at 27 on his birthday.
Yeah, which is weird.
On his birthday.
Young, too.
27 years old.
Damn.
You know, and a millionaire.
Right? Just for nothing.
Nothing.
Can't even use it.
Nope.
So Murphy gets gets the reward money, which was a pretty hefty bit.
Yeah.
And he ends up actually spending the rest of his days in fear about someone else coming after him to avenge Sam Bass. Texas Rangers were mocking him, calling him a Judas, a turncoat, a backstabber, whatever you want to say.
You would think they'd kind of give him a little, hey, thanks a lot, partner.
Thanks. No, they ridiculed his ass, and like he kind of lived the rest of his days in paranoia for like about a year. And about a year later, ends up poisoning himself. He's like, I'm out, done.
Jim Murphy gone.
Jim Murphy's gone. So yeah, that's about it. And apparently, though, from what I found out too, there is no confirmed image of Sam Bass at all. No one's confirmed it.
No, because I think when they showed his sister, who showed up a couple of days later after he got shot, he got buried the following day. Sister shows up. They show her the little sketch that they made, and she's like, well, "That's not my brother.
Yeah.
You know that ain't him. You know, so was that really Sam Bass?
Who knows?
Who knows?
This day, don't know. So he's there's a marker outside of Round Rock, Texas.
Yep, he was buried in Round Rock.
Yep. So he's buried out there in Round Rock. He's got a headstone out there, which the headstone actually is now in the library.
Because people are going over there, chipping at it.
Yeah. So there's actually a plaque and a monument down there. So if you're ever in Round Rock, Texas, check it out.
Yep. Send us pictures.
Yeah, definitely. So that pretty much wraps up Sam Bass's quick, fast, rich, dead life.
So yeah, now for sure, hey, like I said, go into depth, go back, look at everything and anything and whatever we got wrong, which probably may be something, let us know what we got wrong. But do your research, check it out.
Check them out. It's a pretty interesting story.
Yeah.
It still amazes me again. Guys, you got all that money and you still keep going. That's weird. But maybe the thrill.
Back in the time when you could go a county over and disappear.
Right.
Start over. Change your name, become somebody else, I guess.
Sam Bass.
Not Sam. But, all right, guys, like anything we're saying, appreciate everything. Thanks. Hope you enjoy this as much as we are.
Like, share, subscribe. You dig what we're doing. Leave us some comments. We'd love to read them and hear from you. So we got a Facebook page as well, Outlaw Saloon TX. So you'll see us. Look for our logo. It's on there.
Yep.
And a
lot of cool stuff on there.
Yeah, I put some stuff on there too. So hit us up there as well. And thanks for hanging with y'all and hanging with us, y'all.
Us.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging. Anyways, so see you down the road and outlaw up.
Outlaw up.